IBB lampoons Senate for suspending Senator Ningi over alleged budget padding. Former head of state General Ibrahim Babangida has lampooned the Senate for suspending Senator Abdul Ahmed Ningi for over his allegation of padding of the 2024 budget appropriation in order to save face. Ningi has alleged that the budget passed by the National Assembly for the 2024 fiscal year is 25 trillion naira, while the one being implemented by the presidency is 28.7 trillion naira. Speaking on the suspension, the former head of state said he expected the Red Chamber to employ due diligence by setting up a committee to conduct pragmatic investigation into the matter raised and display the outcome to Nigerians. Rather than suspending the senator, I would have expected the House to employ due diligence by setting up a committee to conduct a pragmatic investigation and look into the matter raised by the senator, then display the transparency of the outcome to Nigerians they represent, he said. Senator Ningi has nonetheless resigned his membership of the Senate Forum. Senator Ningi has nonetheless resigned his membership of the Northern Senate Forum. Well, I don't know, this one where IBB come outside. There are people who they're not supposed to be coming out to even breathe in this country, I tell you. They're not supposed to come out, allow them, make them come outside, come breathe, because enough is enough. Waiting be the problem. This monster of tribalism, bigotry and sentiment and prejudice and the likes have made us not to do things in the normal ways to better the nation. The policies of zigzagging and mandarin scheming with trickery and prejudice have finished the country. It will only take God's mercy to deliver us, because both accused and the accusers are in the same boat. Nigerian politicians never care for their citizens, but one lip service with a high inflation rate of things. People are not interested in all this. In as much that Nigerians normally play sentimental and bigotry politics, I think it is expedient for Senator Akpabio to be allowed to breathe, because South have been long in that politics as a Senate president, and our leaders have destabilized the country by saying, we North, we Southwest, we Southeast, we Middle Belt, we Central, what? Nobody is talking about we Nigerian, because in the actual sense, most of our leaders do not believe in one Nigeria, but in themselves, and rather their bellies. Let these few people continue listening. Surely their stomach will fill up one day. Those people will be saying, I want it, you then close their eyes, and then go stop to the take. You know the belly full now. Alright. There should be a law that states senatorial seats and federal House of Rep seats, House of Assembly, not to be more than 2 tenures, just like presidential and governorship seats. This alone will help a lot, because these politicians in red and green chambers do not care about the ordinary citizens except for their personal interests. Oh, you just cracked the code. Sorry, you. Or even one senator per state instead of 3 senators per state. And any senator involved in scandals will attract no senator from the East. Alright, why wouldn't him advise during his brother's Buhari regime he couldn't have dared Buhari and see something? Alright, why wouldn't him advise him during his brother Buhari regime he couldn't have dared Buhari and see something? There is never a bad time to do a good thing. Whistleblowing has no time frame. Remain blessed. On Babangida, you have no moral right to tell Nigerians to run to the Senate. Everything Nigeria is experiencing negatively today were already created by you. The valuation of the Naira. The valuation of the Naira. June 12, and you told us that you were an evil genius. Age with disaster where all our majors died. After this, you told Nigeria that your coup will be the last. Please stay away. Nigerians are here to find solution to the hell you left us. God remain God. Nigeria must survive. We are moving. All right. When people present their pockets dry and they know we are aware, all this is still disturbing in Nigeria is hunger, starvation, and insecurity. These jaga leaders don't expect good from them. What they only know is how to swallow Nigerian treasury. Yes, so that's the only thing they know how to do. What does IBB know about the red chambers? Like, while I'm putting the Senate, this is not a military parlance. We are the most uneducated illiterate leads. IBB should produce his knowledgeable base credentials to criticize the World Senate, the well-informed Senate. What do you know? IBB is a well-educated, democratically, more than the civilian politicians holding you, in case if you do not know. IBB has found its voice again. The Nigerian economy is still suffering from the IBB Structural Adjustment Program, SB. The IBB was the first Nigerian leader to devalue the Naira. The IBB June 12 annulment is still fresh in our minds. The issue of Delegiwa too. IBB, please go back to your shell and remain calm. Pot calling care to blackies and irony. I pray to God to make the reform initiatives the current administration is embarked on be successful with those bad characters of the past who ran the administration as their personal enterprise to put our country into the problems we are struggling to fix. It will totally put to shame and stop shaming themselves. Alright, IBB is a elder statesman. If you respect your father, you equally respect your elder. But if otherwise, I'm sorry, it is not good to insult those equal to your father. Alright. It is unfortunate and sad the caliber of people we have in leadership positions. You have forgotten that when you finish school, you will face problem in your comments. Alright. Somebody is thinking that IBB is a dollar, like he knows nothing about politics. So you are deceiving yourself. It was Nigeria abroad and where the budget was being discussed. No, everyone was saying he lied and playing politics, that North was killed out. But yet, few people keep talking rubbish. Alright, you're a military dictator and knows nothing about democratic values, so please keep quiet. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news, so thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy.